Hello. What's going
What?
on, Dixie?
Hey, Yasmin, how are you?
How's it going, everybody? Welcome on. We're super excited to get this started. We're going to be talking all about how you can build an additional stream of income and leverage the social retail model in our community, SheBoss Nation. And we're excited to kick it off. We're going to give you guys a couple minutes to hop on, invite your friends, let them know that we're getting started, invite anybody that you invited here tonight. Super excited to be here with you. We're going to kick it off to Dixie Fails, who's going to get this party started for us.
You guys, as you're jumping on, make sure you're commenting. We can see the comments over in our little StreamYard, but we cannot see your name if you don't grant access. So you should see in the title here, it says before, when you're watching this, grant access to StreamYard so we know who we're talking to. But you guys, I want you to be talking with us as we're going through this, and we'll do our best to watch the chat. So as you jump on, let us know city and state you're coming from. The reason why I always call out city and states is because that's really what this business is about. It's about being able to build from the comfort of your home, but you can reach all across the world. So you guys, we are SheBoss Nation, and we're really excited for you all to be here to learn about what SheBoss is. And, if you broke it down, we're really just a community of women that are supporting each other to really elevate the quality of our lives. And we do this through health. We do it through living clean, through personal growth, and through personal empowerment. So we are very excited for you to be here, to welcome you, to learn about what it is that we're doing. And, really, it's very simple. Like, it's never been easier to create financial freedom through social sharing platforms. We're talking Facebook, right? You guys are all here with us. Whether how many of us are watching Reels now and TikToks or Twitter, like social media has just taken over. And now we have created a very simple system on how you can leverage that and create the financial freedom with, like I said, without ever having to leave your home if you wish not to. So again, you guys, as you jump on, I can't see any comments right now. Hopefully you guys can hear us. I'm sure everything's good, but I want to talk to you about this. What are a couple of things that all of us already have right now that we utilize all the time? One is our social media. 2 is our cell phone, and 3 is the internet, right? So why not leverage those and create an income in your downtime? If it does, while it doesn't affect anything that you already have going, and you can do it all from your phone, whether you're sitting on the couch with the kids, whether you're at the beach, whether you're sitting at the park. And that's really what SheBoss Nation and social retail is all about. We're going to teach you a little bit about it, how we've done it, share some success stories. So I want to know from you, are you a woman that wants to create an extra stream of income, that wants to help empower others through health, through live cleaning, through financial freedom? Are you a woman that wants to receive that yourself? Like you can see on the screen right here, these women are doing it. You could see myself in there and Yasmin and Brandy, but you guys, all of these women come from different walks of life. You have stay-at-home moms like myself. You have like Yasmin that had her MBA, was going to law school, and she now does this. But you also have people that are working full-time. You have busy real estate agents. It doesn't matter your experience or where you are. We have a system that makes it possible for everybody's. And then on the next screen, what we're going to get into a little bit more about what is social retail. SheBoss Nation is, it's a women's empowerment platform where we help you see the world from a whole different perspective, but we pair that with social retail, and we help teach you how you can create freedom through online marketing, doing social sharing, whether it's through Facebook, it's Instagram, it's short reels, just really helping empower other people on the live clean message, and in empowering women to really feel their best, be their best, and do their best. And the way we do this is we do it, partnered with a company that we're going to talk about here in a little bit. And what's really nice about it is the fact that we don't make our own products. We're not trying to package our own products. We're not trying to ship our own products. So we're going to get into that in a minute, but I just want to introduce you, because I didn't do this at the beginning. Your presenters, you have Yasmin Pasqua and you have myself, Dixie Fells. Yasmin is in Hawaii. She goes back and forth between Hawaii and Baltimore. And then you have myself, that I live in the beautiful state of Colorado. So we're going to come to you. Yasmin's going to be coming on here pretty shortly to talk with you guys, but I do want to give you a proper introduction so that when she does come on, Yasmin has a beautiful family. She, like I said, she lives in Hawaii. She's an Elite 3 Platinum Black 1. Now, if you don't know what those titles mean, what they mean, it just means that she's doing really well in this business. She's at the top of the top because she has found her passion here. Now, one thing I want you to understand, this, to me, this really speaks volumes. So Yasmin was doing the traditional, what we've all learned: go to school, get a degree, use that degree, get a job, then pay off that degree, right? She went all the way through, had her MBA, and was going to go to law school. And that's when she started to really think outside the box, thinking, is this what I want? I know in the future, at this point, Yasmin didn't have her beautiful son here, Kala, but she knew that she wanted a family, and that was her ultimate goal. But after doing her MBA and getting ready to do law school, she started to think, could I continue to maintain this lifestyle while also trying to play the wife role, trying to play the mom role? And that's when she realized that there was no way she could keep up with the demands of all those hats that she would have to wear. And that's when she got introduced into this industry, into network marketing, into social sharing, into social retail. And I'll let her tell a little bit more of her story when she comes on, but that's how the vision happened, as she realized that there's a better way out there. And now for myself, you guys, I'm a Director 3, I'm a Platinum 3, I have a family of 6, 3 of my own kids, raising my sister as well. And I also come from the corporate world. But at that point, you guys, I was really trying to, kind of the same story as Yasmin is, I had kids at this point, right? I had 3 kids working, 4 kids, because I had my sister working a full-time corporate job. And I wanted the freedom. I wanted to be home with them because I realized I could not do that. So I searched, I found the right model. And now here I am many years later, doing all of this from home. I haven't worked for anybody else in over 9 years. So it's absolutely been amazing and a blessing for us. So I would love you guys. I can't see chat, so I will jump back in when this is over and come comment on the stuff that you guys are leaving in the comments. But I really would love to know, what is your goal? What is your dream? What is it? If nothing could stop you, if nothing could tell you no, finances were not a problem, location was not a problem, what would be your dream life? Really visualize what that is. What would your dream life be? I want you to drop it, because I would love to see the visionaries that are watching this. I would love to see what you really envision yourself doing, because if you believe it, you can make it happen. And we help you achieve these goals through SheBoss Nation. Now, we do this in 4 different quadrants because we believe that there is a cycle, there's a full circle to health and wellness, to being happy, to feeling free. You have to keep that proper balance, right? So we help you achieve your goals through health, creating a healthy lifestyle so that your body feels better, so that you can do those things that you want to do. We help you with living clean, because it's not just about the food that you put in your body. It's all about the different environmental toxins that are around you. It's what you put on your body. It's what you put on your hair. I mean, there's so much that goes into being healthy versus just what you eat, but it's also what you put on you. But this is where we really get passionate, because it's very easy for a lot of us to really start that cycle to live healthier, eat better, move more, eliminate toxins. But where a lot of people start to get stuck is trying to figure out the piece to financial empowerment. How can I create another stream of income without having to work 2 jobs? Because realistically, that's hard. How can you hold 2 jobs, be a wife, be a mom, take care of the home? So we teach you how you could do that from your phone without having to have any more stress or clocking in and clocking out on your schedule, but also personal growth. This one's really big for me because this is really what has impacted me most in my endeavor in the last years that I have been doing this. And this is what we help you with is your business, your relationships, your everything around you, everything that's attached to you is only going to be as good as you are. And so we really focus on you growing within yourself, because when you grow, your relationships grow, your finances can grow, your skills can grow. So with SheBoss, we teach you how to really improve all four of these quadrants. So we're excited that you guys are here once again. I wish I could see your comments because I love talking back to people. But like I was saying in the beginning, the way this works is we have this empowerment platform called SheBoss Nation. We have taken this and we have paired it with Modere and Social Retail. Modere is a company that creates our Live Clean products, our top of the line, only one on the market collagen, our amazing CLA weight loss program, our gut health. I mean, the list goes on. And Yasmin's going to talk all about the products. But what we've done is we've been able to pair these together to where they produce the products, they package the products, they do everything on the back end. We just show up on social and we help promote these products. It's going to answer people's problems and give them a solution. So I'm going to bring Yasmin on. I want Yasmin to start talking about this huge line of products we have. So Yasmin, if you just want to take over and tell everybody about like this, just the amazingness that we have is all I could say.
Awesome. What's going on, everybody? I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, Dixie, for that great intro. You guys learned about SheBoss Nation and what we do as a community to help women really just empower and up-level their lives. And then you got a little taste of the company that we're partnered with, Social Retail and Modere. And so we're going to dive a little bit deeper into that because we have amazing products. Like, talking about, the four quadrants, well, we have the healthy living clean, and then the financial aspect. And that really encompasses the products that you see right here. So if you take a look at the slide, we have lots of amazing products. We have lots of incredible products, over 300 products just on our e-commerce sites. And we really have something for everyone. We have flagship products, which I'm going to talk about in a couple minutes, that really attracts people to us. But once they get in with the flagship products, they have results, whether it's weight loss, anti-aging, they see that we have so many other products like our personal care, our household line. We have a huge array of different health and nutrition products. So we have a lot of skincare. Oh my goodness, I'm probably forgetting so many other categories. But once they see that we have great products, then what happens is they start trying the other products. And what that really means, if you've been in the network marketing industry, that means we're creating real lasting business. We have repeat customers that absolutely love our products and they buy month after month, which is huge. Most of our business is based off of customers. So we have 85% customers, where a lot of companies, it's actually the opposite. It's mainly distributors that are consuming the products. So we're really proud of this. We're really proud of our products, and we love and appreciate our customers so much. So let's talk a little bit more about the flagship products. So this is our lean body system. Look at these amazing results here. You guys can see Dixie Fails right there in the middle in her bathing suit. This is a recent before and after. Look at her. She looks incredible. But look at all of these women here. We got Vicky. I mean, you can see in her face. You can see Nicole postpartum after 2 babies. We got Brandy there. Our lean body system is our weight loss system. I call it our collagen weight loss system. But what's so, amazing, different, and unique about this is it's simple. It's not a fad. It's not a trend. These are high quality supplement products that we take to enhance the weight loss products, because a lot of times our bodies get stuck, right? As we age, we have babies, hormones, all the things. We need good quality products to really kickstart that process, and it creates real lasting weight loss. I've done all the things. How are you guys? Tell me in the comments. Have you done all the things? I mean, I've done 10-day cleanses, juice cleanses, food cleanses, starving myself, fasting, right? And what happens is with those things, they don't last. They don't stick because they're not sustainable. And so what we're teaching you here is sustainable, real lifestyle changes and weight loss. All right, so this is my favorite category right here, which is our collagen line, specifically our liquid collagen line. I'm absolutely in love with. These are 4 of the different types we have, but we actually have 5 of them. The newest one is our immune health, probably has become the most popular as well. Basically, they all are the same collagen. They have the same quality in there, the same famous patented collagen matrix in there, but they all just have something in there special to enhance a certain area. But our collagen, you guys, is world famous. It is the only medical grade collagen out there. There's so many brands, so many companies really trying to copy and duplicate. They can't because we have 7 patents on this. But this is actually a liquid form. So there's so many types out there. There's pills, there's powders, there's gels. The copycats are trying to do the liquid as well, but a lot of those collagens don't actually work, or they have very slow results over time because our body doesn't absorb it. And with this collagen, we absorb 98% of it, which is why it's so super effective. So as you can see here on the side, all these amazing anti-aging, reversing the aging process here, these before and afters. I love to show off Mary in the corner, the redhead down there. She's 60 in her before picture and 63 in her after. And she's knocked off 10 years from her face. She looks absolutely amazing. So happy for her. So I don't know if you can see or hear this video very well. It's a little distracting for me. I'm actually going to turn it down a little. But this is our newest product. So we have our liquid collagen line that I just talked about, but we also have about 9 other collagen products. Okay, so our collagen line keeps growing. It keeps getting better. We have collagen skincare. We have collagen coffee. We have collagen firming foam. We have collagen tanning foam, we have eye cream, we have lip cream, and now, we have cleanser. We also now just launched this bakuchiol booster, which I'm super excited about. It is a plant-based alternative to retinol, you guys. How many of you, let me know in the comments, have you heard of retinol before? I've never used it. I've always wanted to. I've always been hesitant to use retinol. You usually can only get it from like a med spa or a dermatologist. Because of the intensity of the product, it's usually a medical grade form, but it's very harsh on our skin. A skincare product that is harsh on our skin, does that even make sense? It never made sense to me either. So this bakuchiol version is very gentle on your skin, and because it's a plant-based, it's not harmful, and you can actually use it twice a day. Whereas retinol, you have to really be careful with how much you use it, and it takes longer to see results because of how harsh it is and how careful you have to be with the use of it. So excited about this. I just started using it this week, so I can't wait to show off my before and after results as well. All right, so we are all about the clean living, as Dixie talked about earlier. So not only do we care about our products and what's actually in there and the ingredients, how many of you guys care about ingredients? I know, especially since I became a mom, I am laser focused, hyper focused on ingredients, making sure that they're clean, not only for me, but for my family. And so we care about that in Modere, but also not about just the ingredients. We also care about our earth. We really care about the carbon footprint that we're leaving on this earth and really protecting our earth. So you can see here all of these different labels that we have. It's BPA free. We have recyclable packaging. So our packaging that gets delivered to us is all recyclable, gray water approved. So again, clean ingredients, but also clean for our earth, which is a big deal. So right here, you can see our headquarters, which is in Utah. We've actually been around for 30 years, but it was 8 years ago that we rebranded as a new company and business model of Modere. and social retail. So it's been a whole new company, totally online through social media, as Dixie was talking about. We're actually going to get into that in a couple of minutes, but we're a brand new company, and it's been really cool to see what's happened in the last 2 years of how the social media platform, this whole perfect ingredient combination of social retail model, social media, your phone, all that stuff, referral marketing, people just sharing links and referring products, has all come together and really has created an explosion within the company in the last couple years. All right, so right here, you can see is our manufacturing facility, which is right across the street from the home office there in Utah. This is actually very special too, because a lot of companies, they actually don't manufacture their products. So we do. So what does that mean? That means that we are like firsthand actually know what the ingredients are. We're testing them. We have geniuses behind the scenes creating the products, then testing them, making sure they're safe, and making sure that they bring high quality products to our customers and consumers. So this is very, very special. A lot of companies, they just outsource their manufacturing and they just stick their label on it, and they don't really know what's going on through the process from the beginning to the end. All right, so what I want to do now is I'm going to kick it back over to my girl Dixie, and she's going to get into a little bit more of the details about the financial equipment and quadrant of the SheBoss Nation community.
Yeah, so you guys, I want to talk to you about what are the benefits. Like, what can you expect when you join social retail and you join SheBoss Nation? One, you're going to be able to work from home. Now, let's say that you already have a career, you're working outside of the home. We get that, but you can fill this in. You can set your schedule and you can work it in between. You can work it on your breaks. You can work it when you get home. You get to set your own schedule. So you can really make this work no matter how busy your life is right now. And when you do that and you set the priority and you realize, I want this to be my vision, like I want to have a story like Yasmin's, where I had my MBA, I was going to be an attorney, I was going to law school, and instead I'm now doing this and this only. Or for like me, I gave up my whole, corporate career to stay home. If you have that vision, you can do this to work from home, to create that residual income, which is obviously what we all want, right? We want the income to create the lifestyle. But what happens is when you join SheBoss Nation is you actually get training. You get turnkey systems that are simple, that are duplicatable, and anybody can learn to do it. It's not complicated. It's probably going to be the easiest thing you've ever learned. It's just about thinking outside of the box. And when we talk about thinking about outside of the box and trying to learn these new systems, we're going to really, really push on you. It's all about personal development. It's about believing you can do it. It's about really like engraving it in, growing yourself. You're going to have top leaders that are going to push you to become your best, so that no hurdle is ever going to stop you from achieving those dreams. And you're going to really have amazing support. You're going to have an amazing community. You're going to have people that have been here, that have done this, that have gone through it. And we're going to continue to push you so that you don't give up, so that you learn what your strong points are and utilize them to succeed in social retail. So this is the fun part, you guys. Like, if we're not having fun, we're doing it wrong, right? If you know me, you know I love to travel. You know I love to be with the girls, especially because now everything we do is through social media. But what's nice is there are so many different trips and incentives that are available when you join with us. Now, there's trips and incentives that come from Modere. Like you could see on the screen, you have the opportunity when you very first join with us to earn an iPad, an iWatch, a getaway, or a shopping spree. Every year they send us on escape trips. You're able to earn escape trips, which we leave in 2 weeks to Punta Cana, the Dominican Republic. They've sent us to Costa Rica. They've sent us to Mexico. But not only does Modere really put their effort into loving up on us, making sure that we are rewarded, because they know we're the fruits of the business. So they're going to take care of us so that we take care of them. But as a team, we go a little bit further. We help create incentives and trips for you guys to come on with us, personalized just for the team. But let's talk about the money, right? I know a lot of us want to know, so how do I make money? Something that's very unique is you can make amazing money just helping customers. This is not a recruit to recruit to recruit to recruit, because let's face it, not everybody wants to recruit their mom, their dad, their dogs, whoever's name they can think of to put in the system, right? You see on this screen right here, that pay is an estimated amount that you can make. Like, look down at the bottom, Platinum Black One. Didn't I just say that that's what Yasmin is? You can make that kind of money monthly just by helping customers. On top of that, that LCC, that's free product credit that you get, meaning you don't even have to pay out of your profits for your product. So it's very possible to make a great income with ever recruiting anybody to the business. But if you're like me, or you slowly start to transition and you just start helping customers and you're like, what? I want to see how I can help empower other women to create this kind of money. You can make great money by double dipping, is what I call it. That's taking advantage of both sides of the business. So you can make great money here just on customer sales, but you can also make amazing money by helping other women create that financial freedom that they want. So when you start to help other women, you start to grow a team, you start to bring them in to your leaders, to your elite mentors that are going to help teach them the ways, you can create even more income. So here you can do part-time income, you can do full-time income, or you can do what I like to call life-changing income. This gives you some estimates on what you can make, and it's possible. Some of our mentors that are just not too far off from where Yasmin and Brandy are, I mean, I don't want to talk about numbers, but let's just say it's pretty mind-blowing to see the kind of money, if people have a will, they have a drive, they have a why, the kind of money they can make. And they're doing it, I like to say this, pants optional, right? Like, we just look like we're business up from the top because we don't have to leave, right? We don't have to go to an office. So really all possibility, like all of your dreams can come true if you're willing to show up and work for them. And, I just have to say, coming from the corporate world, doing this from home, like I'm in my office, my kids are upstairs eating with my husband. It's like the best thing, right? So let's go on to the next slide. And we're going to talk a little bit more about what part-time income, full-time income, really the career path is what we like to say, the opportunities that are limitless. I'm going to bring Yasmin on. She's going to talk a little bit more about what are the next steps now that you learned about the product, about our mission, our SheBoss mission and our vision, and how we really want to impact these, you that are watching, we want to impact women to change their lives instead of clocking in and out for someone else, instead of living somebody else's dream, instead of doing the duties for somebody else, showing up for yourself, doing this to create the life that you deserve. I'm going to give it over to Yasmin, and we're going to talk about what's the next step. If you were feeling like this is the answer to what you've been looking for to get out of the situation that you're in.
Yeah, and I'm excited to do that. Can you hear me okay? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you're good.
I am. So I just want to touch a little bit more on like what Dixie talked about. Like, you can, when you get started in this business, right? Like, we all just want to make an additional stream of income. When I got started, when Dixie got started, we were desperate to really get out of the situations that we were in. And maybe you love the situation you're in, but you're just wanting to make more money, right? And you don't want to get a second job or a third job where it takes you away from your family. But now you have the opportunity to do this from your phone, to build it through social media and online. And so, all those women, did you see the women in the beginning? All those women, all different backgrounds. And guess what? Most of them do it part-time. So I'm so passionate about, Dixie talked about you can make amazing money just by selling product to customers, and you can make incredible money if you want to be like Dixie and I and build a team as well. And so we have women that make a couple extra $100 a month to women that are making multiple six-figure incomes, right? And then Dixie talked about our mentors, like mine and Brandy and Dixie's mentors that are seven-figure earners. So it's all about what you want and what you're desiring in wherever you're at in your life. I know for me, like I was so desperate to get out of my corporate rat race and really to create a life that I wanted, to be able to have no cap on my income. I remember feeling so beat down and frustrated and just felt like there was no way of really expanding my money and being able to make more and more without having to do it over a 40-year period. Right? Like that's crazy. Why do we work till we're 65, now 70 years old? And I knew that that's not what I wanted. I knew that that was not for me. So let's talk about, if you're resonating with any of these things, right? Like you're like, oh, I just want so much more for my life. Like I know I have more potential. And like you need to do something. Here is like what you're going to get when you get started with us. I mean, there's so much so Dixie talked about the community, but you really get what I call a business in a box, literally, because there's so many opportunities out there. It's a lot of noise where there's all these promises. But what happens is when you get started, you're literally left on your own to figure it out. And that's not what happens here. You get a lot of community, you get a lot of support, you get mentorship, you get leadership, you get coaching, you get so much training. We meet together once a week online so that we're around other like-minded people that are on the same path and have the same goals. You're going to have, how to get started, right? Like the first, 7 days to 30 days in your business, how to actually use social media, right? So it's literally a business in a box, and you can see it all laid out here. It's about, 10,000. Honestly, to me, it's so much more. It's worth so much more. I paid hundreds of thousands. So has Brandy, on coaches, on different trainings, conferences, like all the things. And I would tell you, here, you really get it all. And it's the support from people as well. So how do you actually get started? Well, you showed up here. So what does that mean? Like you are interested, you're curious, you have a desire within you that's like, I think I want more for myself. Like, I think I'm ready to take the next step. And, I'm a huge believer. We're coming up towards the end, right? We're in the last quarter of 2022, going into 2023. Now is the time to make a decision. Now is the time to start working towards your 2023. Whereas most people, they wait till January, but usually it's February when they're like, okay, what am I doing for this year? What am I going to do for myself? And then halfway through the year, they've already forgotten about what kind of, growth and changes they wanted to make. So now's the time to really make the decision to start laying that foundation for the most amazing 2023 you can have. So you got to make a decision. Are you ready to get started with us? And then we have different options. So what you want to do is get back to the person that invited you here, and they're going to show you your different enrollment options. The best way to get started is with our XM packs that go from start at $3.99 that go up to $6.99. They're actually double in value. You get so much more than what you actually pay for. But go over it with the person that invited you. We'll help you figure out what's going to be the best business in a box pack for you. All right, what I want to do is I'm going to bring Dixie back on here with me because we're going to, oh, there she is. I never took her off. There you are.
I'm here.
Just to, wrap this up, because it was, really awesome to be here with you guys and to really, share what this model is all about and SheBoss Nation, and if this is a good fit for you. But like I said, you have to decide today, like whether you're ready for change in your life. And then we're here. We're excited to have you a part of this and to help you achieve any goals that you want.
Yeah. And you know what I want to say is I want to tell you to screenshot this right here. Screenshot this. And I want you to sit down and seriously ask yourself these questions before you go to bed. Like, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a way to fulfill your passion? Are you wanting to create bigger impact around you? Do you want to create more income without sacrificing family time? Like, really think about what brought you here, and don't just get off and be like, that was a great presentation, and then forget about it. Because what happens is we're so used to this rat race world, right? We're so used to Groundhog Day over and over and over again. But like Yasmin said, until you make a choice, until you take action, until you make change, nothing else changes. So screenshot this, and I want you to really think about what brought you here, because there's something, but you got to figure out what that is. Get in contact with the person that invited you here and start asking the questions that you have to see how this can be a great fit for you. So you guys, I always say this, now is always the time to say yes to yourself. I always tell women, never tell yourself no. Like, we deserve to be loved and pampered, and we all deserve to have abundance in life. So all you need to do is get back in touch with the person that invited you here, and then we can get you more information.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here with us.
Bye, everybody.